Hey guys, Apple released the new MacBook Air on March 18th and I was almost sure that I would buy it. It now has better performance, more storage, and the same keyboard seen in the new 16-inch MacBook Pro with the scissor mechanism. So my first thought was to sell my 15-inch MacBook Pro and get the new MacBook Air that would work as my work laptop for when I travel or for times that I need to work outside my place. I currently have an iMac at home where I do all my work, but in short, I decided not to buy the MacBook Air for a few reasons that I'm going to list for you right now. First of all, the price. When I thought about listing my 15-inch MacBook Pro with Touch Bar on eBay, I realized that it would sell it for about $1,100, $1,200, which would result in about $1,000 after eBay's selling fee. Therefore, I would be selling a MacBook Pro for a lower price than a MacBook Air with the i5 processor and 512 gigabytes of storage that it's currently $1,300 on Apple's website. Without mentioning that my MacBook Pro's performance is incredibly better if compared to the Air. And now we get into the second reason, the performance. So let's talk a little bit about this. The new MacBook Air promises to be faster than its predecessor. It's supposed to be more powerful and great for video editing. However, the big thing is that it overheats extremely easily. I believe that users that only use the MacBook for basic tasks like text files, browse on the internet, watch Netflix won't have any issues with it. But photo and video professionals that need to use the computer for photo and video editing, 3D projects are likely to suffer with that. Also, my MacBook Pro has a dedicated graphics card of 4 GB and that it's not even possible as an upgrade for the MacBook Air. And besides the overheating issue, it can also stop responding in case you're trying to perform heavier tasks than it supports. Several YouTubers like Linus Tech said that this is by far the best MacBook Air ever released, which means that in Apple terms, the price that you're paying for it better corresponds with what the device brings. However, the cooling system could be a lot better. Also, even though the MacBook Air has a good display, MacBook Pro's display is still brighter and bigger, which is extremely convenient if you're working somewhere with bright light. Talking about the speakers, the ones seen in the MacBook Pro are also more powerful, so for users that depend on it, the MacBook Pro is still a better option. And the MacBook Air also has fewer USB-C ports, which would be definitely something that I would miss while working. But there's no doubt that the MacBook Air has strengths. It has an extremely better keyboard, even though it doesn't have a touch bar, because the MacBook Pro still has the butterfly keyboard. And its size and weight would be a lot better and more convenient for traveling. However, these strengths are not enough for me, considering that I would be losing a lot of performance. In conclusion, I'm not saying that the MacBook Air is a bad computer. It may be the perfect MacBook for users that prioritize portability, that don't need to do anything super complex like video editing, for example, and really want to take advantage of the new keyboard for a better price if compared to the 16-inch MacBook Pro. Without mentioning that the new MacBook Air is cheaper than any other MacBook on Apple's website. On the other hand, the best deal, in my opinion, would be to look for a secondhand 2017 or 2018 MacBook Pro because you would probably be paying the same price or even cheaper for a better machine. But let me know down below in the comments what you think about the new MacBook Air, if you prefer any other MacBook, and feel free to ask me any questions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.